Hello everyone, myself Anand Joshi and I am working as a assistant professor in Chandigarh Polytechnic College, Gurgaon in mechanical department. Today our topic is types of pattern and its application. So now I am presenting a presentation on types of pattern and its application. So here it is a presentation which is based on types of pattern and its application. In the first slide, we have a contents about the pattern, introduction of pattern, use of pattern, and types of pattern. So first slide of introduction of pattern is describe the introduction of patterns. Pattern is a mirror image or replica of the component that has to be manufactured by casting process. It may be also defined as a model around which sand is packed to give rise to a cavity called mold cavity. A pattern is required even if one object has to be cast. The materials generally used for pattern are wood, metal, or plastics. Use of pattern. So, uses of pattern is to form a cavity of proper shape and size in the molding material so that required casting is obtained by molten metal, providing seating surface for the core that are used for making cavity. It means core prints. Indirectly checks the dimensions and measurement of the casting, reduces casting defects, minimizes the cost of casting. So in the next slide, we have a types of pattern. First is the type is solid or single piece pattern. Second is split pattern or two piece pattern. Third is multi-piece pattern. Fourth is match plate pattern, gated pattern, skeleton pattern, sweep pattern, pattern with loose pipes, cope and drag pattern, follow board pattern, and last is the segmental pattern. So first type if the pattern is solid or single piece pattern. In the solid or single piece pattern, it is the simplest pattern made in one piece because the name shows about the pattern concept single piece pattern. So it is a one piece pattern, cheapest pattern. Application of single or solid piece pattern is solid temper, stuffing box, gland of steam engines. So this is the diagram of solid or single piece pattern which shows the concept of a single solid piece pattern. In the solid piece pattern, it is a no divided parts in the pattern. Two piece or split pattern is a two pieces pattern, right? So first is the cope and second is the drag two pieces divided pattern. Pattern is split into two pieces. One part is in a cope, which is a top part, and other is in a drag, which is a lowest part. Easy withdrawal of pattern. So it is a basic or a main advantage of a two piece pattern is it is a easily withdrawn from the one piece to the other piece. Applications is the spindles, which is it is used in the spindles, steam valve bodies, AK-47 rifle stocks. It is a diagram. This is a diagram slide of a two piece or split pattern. One is the upper is the cope and lower one is the drag pattern, right? Third is the multi-piece pattern. In the next pattern type is the multi-piece pattern. So pattern is split into more than two parts. Facilitate an easy molding and withdrawal of pattern. Pattern may consist three, four or more numbers depending on designs. It is used mostly lap joint, dowel joint and mid-tray joints. This is the diagram of multi-piece pattern. First, two, second, third and fourth. The four main multi-piece pattern. pattern, match plate pattern. Pattern are made in two pieces, one piece mounted on one side and the other on the other side of plate called a match plate. Plate may carry one or group of pattern mounted on match plate. Along with pattern gates and runner are also attached. Produces accurate casting at faster rates. Applications where used the match plate pattern is generally used for small castings such as piston rings of IC engines and rotor hub. This is the diagram of match plate pattern. Next is the gated pattern. In the gated pattern, in this pattern are usually made of metals. In this, multi-cavity molds are produced and the sections connecting different pattern serves as gate and runner. This facilitates filling the mold in better manner, can produce many casting at one time and hence saves time as well as cost. The application of gated pattern is used for small castings such as corner bracket. This is the diagram of gated pattern. So when gated pattern used, जब हम gated pattern को बनाते हैं तो ये आपके दो पैटर्न है gated के, राइट. तो वैसे आपका जब मोल्ड कैविटी या मोल्टन मेटल आप जब गेट पोर करते हो तो स्प्रू के थ्रू आपका इस मोल्ड बॉक्स में वो मोल्टन मेटल है वो एंटर करता है रनर के थ्रू, राइट. तो रनर के थ्रू जब वो मोल्टन मेटल इसके अंदर फिल होता है, आफ्टर दैट दोनों आपके पैटर्न फिल होने के बाद यहाँ पे हम एक जो है वो राइजर अटैच करते हैं. राइजर का मीनिंग का होता है कि राइजर आपका जो वो डिस्क्राइब करता है कि आपका मोल्टन मेटल है वो दोनों पैटर्न के अंदर फिल हो गया है कंप्लीटली या नहीं हुआ. आफ्टर दैट व्हेन वी सी द रनर फिल्ड अप टॉप ऑफ द साइड, तो हम क्या करते हैं जब रनर में देख लिया कि हमने रनर के ऊपर आपका जो है वो मोल्टन मेटल बाहर निकल रहा है, इट मीन्स आपका जो है वो पैटर्न हम पूरी तरीके से अंदर फिल कंप्लीटली हो गया है. तो ये जो बाकी आपका ब्लैंक स्पेस है यहाँ पे आप जो सैंड है वो सैंड को हम जो टैपिंग करते हैं और इसके अंदर पूरी तरीके से फिल जो है वो सैंड कर देते हैं. जिस पैटर्न में जितनी जगह में हमने मोल्टन मेटल रिसीव करवाना है उतनी जगह को हम फिल करते हैं. आफ्टर दैट बाकी को हम जो है वो सैंड से पूरा रैमिंग कर देते हैं और इसके अंदर हम आफ्टर दैट जो है वो वेंटिंग करते हैं. वेंट होल्स, वेंट होल मेन फंक्शन है गेटेड के अंदर कि वेंट होल जो है वो आपका जितनी भी आपकी मोल्टन मेटल की गैसेस होती हैं उन गैसेस को आपको एग्जिस्ट करने के लिए हमें जो है वो स्पेस चाहिए होता है. तो वेंट होल का मेन फंक्शन होता है तो गैसेस को रिसीव करके आफ्टर दैट उनको हम जो है वो एग्जॉस्ट करवाते हैं, राइट. तो इन द गेटेड पैटर्न इज द मेन फंक्शन ऑफ द वेंटेड होल. इन द नेक्स्ट टाइप इज द स्केलेटन पैटर्न. Skeleton pattern is the desired shape generally mounted on the metal base. Skeleton is made from wooden strips and is filled with loam sand and rammed. Extra sand is removed by stickle. Cores are required if necessary. Applicable for large casting and is very economical as less material cost. It is mainly used for a large casting such as a turbine, water pipes, L bends, etc. So, skeleton pattern is used for the turbines, blades, turbines, water pipes, and L bends, etc. This is the diagram of a skeleton pattern, which is used mostly the water pipe and long water pipes, turbines, and in the industries also. Sweep pattern. So in the sweep pattern, it is generally used for preparing large symmetrical casting. It is made on wooden board and it sweeps the sand in casting shape all around the circumference. Hence, it saves lot of labor and time. It is used for production of large circular sections and symmetrical shapes. Application: symmetrical shapes such as wheels, rims, large kettles of cast iron and bell shapes. This is the diagram of a sweep pattern. Pattern with loose pieces also. It is another type. Pattern consists of loose pieces for very easy withdrawal. These loose pieces form integral part of pattern during molding. After mold is complete, pattern is withdrawn, leaving these loose pieces. Applications where we use the pattern loose pieces, pattern having projection on or hanging parts, rotor hub and axle pin. Cope and drag pattern. It is in this pattern is made two halves and both are molded in different boxes. After completion of mold, two boxes are assembled to make a cavity. It is also known as two-piece or split pattern. Applications: flange pipe, water jacket of JCB head, hose pipe coupling head. Follow board pattern. It is a wooden board used to support during molding, acts like a base sheet for pattern. Follow board are used for those pattern which has old shapes. It supports weak pattern and also act like a natural parting line. Its application: it is used for casting master pattern for many applications. This is the diagram of a board pattern. Segmental pattern. So I think this is the last type of this pattern type. It is used for preparing circular casting. In this type, it does not revolve continuously like sweep pattern. Instead, prepares the mold by parts. It completes the one portion of the mold and then moves to next position to make the next part of the mold, and so on till the mold is completed. Applications: it is used for circular work like rings, gears, wheels, rim, pulleys, etc. This is the diagram of segmental pattern. So thank you. Thank you all for joining today because of today's topic is the type of pattern and its application. So in the next lecture, we also cover the more topic about the workshop technology 1 term. Right? Thank you all.